Oh my god, are we actually working? Holy shit. Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm your boy Sully, and today I'm back. As you can quite clearly see, we're on Infinite Warfare. And if you're wondering why I'm playing Infinite Warfare and uploading the gameplay with webcam, it's been a while since I've done one of these. And obviously I've been letting you guys down in terms of the content I should be uploading. I finally missed a Sully on Sundays after like 60-something consecutive weeks of uploading it constantly. Because for whatever reason, my webcam wasn't working on Sunday. I couldn't record on my phone because I had no memory on it and I hadn't got my new phone yet. And I just literally nothing I could do would help me be able to get it out for you. So I was stuck in the position of just not being able to do it for the first time in however long. Let me quickly mute my mic on here so people aren't hearing me commentate in game. But yeah, essentially what this is going to be is just some updates on where the content has been, because 2 weeks in a row now the podcast hasn't gone up. There is good reason for that. Pretty much me and Ryan just haven't communicated very well in terms of when we're going to start recording and things. Last week on Wednesday there was a ridiculously good topic to talk about. We were both really hyped to do it, and I just never got back to Ryan on when we could actually start recording. This week Ryan started up back at work again, and he's had issues with timing and things like that, and we just haven't really spoken a lot recently because we've both been busy. And I've been away for a lot of the last week. I went up to Manchester and Leeds to visit friends at uni and things like that. So pretty much it's just been like communication issues, mostly on my part, just not getting back to Ryan when I need to, and not starting recording at decent times for him, because obviously with him working and things, he has to go to sleep earlier. He actually has to sleep, unlike me, where I'm in a position now for the next month or so where I literally don't have to do anything. So apologies for that. But other than that, I will pretty much do like the Sully on Sundays in this video here, what would have been in Sully on Sundays, just because I wasn't able to do it then, and I want to get something out for you guys, and I haven't done a gameplay commentary in a while, so I figured I'd go for it, and my hat is very low. Yeah, if you're wondering why I've chosen this over MWR, it's because I have played this a little bit more recently, ever since watching a couple of tournaments or whatever, and I've kind of gotten more into it. I mean, if I weigh up the last few boots on the ground games, really and truly, I'd have to put Black Ops 3 at the worst for all of the movement systems and things they've implemented into it and stuff like that. And it was the one I played the most purely for the fact that I played GBs on it and things like that. If it wasn't for GBs or having friends to play with, I probably wouldn't have played it that much. Because obviously I gave up on Advanced Warfare, as you guys are fully aware. When I was doing GBs on that, it was literally for like one night. And it wasn't something I was consistently doing. I didn't keep up with it or anything like that. Which is probably the main reason why I stopped playing that. But Advanced Warfare I was actually genuinely good at. Infinite Warfare is a game I found I'm okay at, even though it doesn't look like it from the game so far. From what I've played or how I've played in some games where I've uploaded some of my better games, where I got a random quad in a hardpoint game, things like that. I personally think this is one of the CODs more recently that I've been better at. Like, I was okay at Black Ops 3, I was okay at Advanced Warfare, and I'm okay at this game. But AW was sort of like the best movement game system, or movement-based game that I've been the best at, I think, personally. Okay, thought there was another person there. See, it wasn't as bad as it looked at the start. It was a good nade. Thanks for hitting me 3 times, teammate. Yeah, apologies for going silent. This sort of happens in live comms when you start playing well. Okay, that was like a 7-kill streak or so. Got all my streaks, and I don't know why I still have the vulture on because it's useless. But yeah, anyway, what I've been doing the past week or so is I went up to the north to visit a couple of my friends at uni. I went up to Leeds University and Manchester University because that's where my friends are at. I visited my friend Vic at Leeds and my mate Amar in Manchester. Went up to Leeds just for a night out because I haven't seen Vic since like Christmas, since around December-ish, or New Year's was the last night I would have seen him actually. So I wanted to go up and see him for that. We went out, had a good night out because the north is always really good for nights out. I found on the few occasions I've gone up there. And then on the Saturday we went to Manchester. We saw Wiley live. That was incredible. The venue was a little bit weird, but it was very well set up. It was actually really awesome. Just the whole vibe of it was incredible. And I had a really good time up there. I ended up getting like the first train back in the morning, which cost me a ridiculous amount of money that I regret spending now. And not to say that I didn't have the money, because obviously I wouldn't have been able to buy a ticket if I didn't. It's just that it was a ridiculously overpriced ticket, and I spent pretty much £100 more than my mate did for the exact same train journey. Oh, I thought I got out the door. Never mind. But yeah, that's why on Sunday, I got back at like 2:30 in the afternoon. I hadn't really slept much for the past 2 days, and I'd literally been out partying and like drinking, enjoying the night or whatever. So I was in a very bad state with regards to being able to actually try and record something on Sundays. When I eventually got out of bed and started trying to, my webcam just wasn't working. It wouldn't work on any of the softwares that I tried to record on. It didn't work on the main software one that I'm using now, where it's actually working. And I had that issue the week beforehand as well, but I was able to sort something out on Sony Vegas, where I was actually able to record and get it out for you. And obviously because I started slightly later with trying to record it, and then I had less time to sort of try and work out a potential backup for it, which is pretty much the reason why I had issues with Sunday on Sundays. Also with my phone, I came back from Leeds and my phone just wouldn't charge. It was completely broken, completely dead, not charging at all. And I knew I was able to get like an early upgrade on my contract because it had pretty much run out. So what I decided to do was go into the Carphone warehouse and sort out an upgrade. I got the iPhone 7 Plus with Red, 128 gigs. I got the Plus just because of the better camera. I got 128 gigs so I could actually use it to record videos and things like that, because I have always wanted to just record like small little vlog things on my phone, and I've always had memory issues or capacity issues with my phones in trying to do that, so I was the last kill. Terrific. So yeah, so with regards to that, that's why I wasn't able to get Sunday on Sundays out. I explained why the podcast didn't come out, and I apologise for that. I apologise for the lack of content, because my channel was actually at a really good stage, and when I upload this, it will give me a good gauge of where it is at now, because of the past week and a half of not uploading. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I know this was a bit all over the place, and my live comms always are. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update with some gameplay, thinking my webcam wouldn't work, but it did, funnily enough. So here we are. I will be able to hopefully do Sunday on Sundays if this still works, and keep you guys updated on where I'm at and how things are going. Hopefully Ryan doesn't finish too late so we can record the podcast tonight and I can try to get an episode out of it this week. Because we do have topics to talk about. We have a lot to talk about actually. We went over the stuff we should have talked about the past 2 weeks, and we're just going to decide what we'll talk about based off of that. But yeah, that's been it. I've been your boy Sully. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.